I'm Batman.
What the hell are you?
I'm Batman.
Hi, Freeze. I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Emmett, this is my boyfriend, Batman.
I'm Batman.
Batman Unmasked, the exhibition, has just opened in London not 2-3 days ago. And I went today. Yes, I went there today and had a good look around. I got some video footage, I got some photos, and I'm going to give you my thoughts and feelings on this new Batman Unmasked exhibition. Is it worth going to? Isn't it? What did I think of it? Let's find out. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to this review with a difference. Yes, an exhibition. So Batman Unmasked, the exhibition, like I said, has just opened in London. This is located at 45 Warrington Street, London, which is just up off of the Aldwych, if you know London, just past where the Lion King stage show is currently on. It's where they formerly had the James Bond exhibition, and after that the Harry Potter exhibition. It's now Batman. Obviously I'm gonna go and see it. Now, I booked tickets for this about 2 months ago when they were first announced, and I went today. So what did I think of it? What's it all about? Like I said, it takes about 45 minutes to get round if you're following the sort of guidelines there, and it's your chance to explore a never before seen collection of original props, vehicles and costumes. It's kind of split into 9 themed rooms. The first one being Wayne Manor, where you get to step into the heart of Gotham's most famous manor house. Number 2 is the Batcave. Explore the legendary hideout of Bruce Wayne. Number 3, Batman Heroes. Celebrate the history of Gotham's greatest detective. Number 4, the Joker's Room. Step into the madness if you dare. Number 5, Arkham Maze, where you find your way through the halls of Gotham's notorious villains. Number 6, Rogues Gallery. Come face to face with the villains Batman has encountered over the years. Number 7 is the Vehicle Bunker, where you get to see an iconic Batmobile up close like never before. Number 8, an interactive space where you've got comic books, a Scalextric track that you can compete on, and you've got computer games for you to amuse yourself with, Batman computer games. And number 9, the themed number 9 room is, well, believe it or not, the retail store. Yes, where you can buy yourself a bit of memorabilia to remember your time at the Batman experience. Did I pick anything up? Let's find out. Now, what I will say is that when you go in, when you enter, you do have a bag search to make sure you're bringing nothing naughty in. And you get your ticket scanned, and you go downstairs where there's an opportunity to have a photo taken in front of a Bat logo. You get a little ticket for this, where at the very end you can purchase that photo if you so wish to. If not, so be it. But you're ushered to a door. There are toilets there as well. But you're ushered to this door and you wait. You wait until it's your turn to go in, your party, because you have a start time. I was a bit impatient. I didn't wait. I just went in and I joined the party that was already in there. It saved me about 15 minutes. Although I didn't get too much time in the Wayne Manor room, as you will see in the footage. It was kind of in and I was with it going through. So I missed a bit of the experience there. But let's take a look. Okay, so here we are. We're coming downstairs. This is where you've got your opportunity to have your photo taken, just in front of me here. But now I've gone into the library, the Wayne Manor Library, and like I said, I did miss a bit of stuff going on in here, simply because I kind of jumped through and joined a group of people that were 15 minutes in front of me. And what happens here is the bookcases, they slid open to allow us to enter into a bat cave, so to speak, a kind of bat cave where we have some computer consoles here. You can sit down in the chair and play. We have some designs on the wall. As you can see, there's some nice blue lighting in here, very atmospheric. And we have a wealth of stuff on the walls for us to look at. But here we have the Batpod, the Bat Bike. You may recognise it from the Christopher Nolan movies. There's some designs of the Batmobile on the wall there. Yeah, it was great getting to see this up close. Really impressive, pretty big. Here's that computer desk that you can see with stuff kind of flashing up on the screens. I have left the background music on and noise on so you can get a sense of the atmosphere within. And we do get to take a look at some of the bat costumes in here as well. Then you've got bits and pieces on the wall, the films, about the films, etc. And some display cases that show various items and props from the movies, as you can see. Now, I was surprised that filming was allowed within. They didn't stop me. They didn't stop photos being taken. They didn't stop anyone else. So that was good. And here's a load of utility belts as well. Different utility belts from different movies. Just a quick scan around the room. As you can see, not overly busy, which was nice. You go in with a small amount of individuals. This is what leads into the next room here. And we've got a display. This isn't me in the next room. I'm still in the same room. But you can see we've got a load of cows. I've got photos of these coming up momentarily that you can see. And we've got big TV screens showing bits and pieces from different Batman movies. Ben Affleck there on the screen. Now let's take a look at some photos. That stop sign that you just saw, that gives you a countdown until you can enter into the next room. But let these photos just play out. They speak for themselves. As we enter into the next room, there's a warning, and as you can see, the sign's gone from red to green to go. Now, this room here that we go into, this is the Joker's room, so to speak. It's empty. Look, it's just white walls, white bed, some empty cards on the bed. No one else hung around in this room. No one, they all left. I thought I'd hung around to see what would happen. And then the lights all went off and you had all this Joker-esque writing on the wall. All the laughter, why so serious? Fantastic. So it was nice to be left in here on my Jack Jones. And all the cards on the bed, well, as you can see, they've all got Jokers on them. But you couldn't see that under the normal lighting. So through we go into the next bit. We've got Hall of Mirrors. Hall of Mirrors, and again, I was the only one in here because everyone had rushed through to the next. So it was nice to be alone, to feel the atmosphere. I didn't bump into any. And then we stepped through into, and I like this lasers, they look great. As you can see, alone again, which again was great. Riddler, looking back down the room. And then still alone in the next area as well, which was another Hall of Mirrors. But as you can see, there was someone in there cleaning the mirror. One of the mirrors. Probably where someone had bumped into him and left a face print. And this is a Poison Ivy-esque room. All this ivy hanging down in greens and browns. It looked great. And obviously, being that there was mirrors either side of you, it just sort of made it look like it went on forever. I did get, look, where's my way out? Oh, there it is. Get lost. And then we enter, I had to look back. And then we enter into like the Hall of Villains. Yeah, the Hall of Villains. As you can see, Arthur Fleck's Joker costume there. Some of the villain bits and pieces. Props used in the films, various different films. I only took quick snippets of this. Harley Quinn's bat, Mr. Freeze's gun there, his slippers, diamonds. And we have a load of other costumes. There's the Riddler, Poison Ivy, Mr. Freeze, Harley Quinn down there, Joker's costume from The Dark Knight when he's dressed as the nurse. And I've got some photos to look at here as well. There's Scarecrow's mask, as you can see. Ducard's mask. Liam Neeson. And let's take a look at them photos that I took. Okay, and next we walk into the Batmobile room where, well, you get to see the Batmobile. Robert Pattinson's Batmobile. That's the only Batmobile that is here. So vehicle wise, it's only this and the bike. You've got a big picture on the wall, different Batmobiles, the years, and yeah, I've got some photos of this Batmobile which I'll show. It was nice to see up close, as you can see here. Nicely lit, smoky, there's smoke coming out of the back. You can't get up and touch it obviously, but there's the inside. Have a good look. Tyres, wheels there. There's the engine at the back. You can see smoke there. Yeah, very nice, very atmospheric, well lit. And yeah. Now this is what's called the interactive space. As you can see, there's a scale electric set. There's your opportunity to have more photos taken. Those girls are not doing that one right. You're meant to be climbing the building, turn it on its side like the old Batman stuff. But you know, you've got an area over here where you've got some books, comic books you can read. You can't take them away, but you can read them in there. There's some toys for kids to play with and things like that. Yeah, it's, you know, this area here, there's nothing in here for an adult, and then you come out, you end and you come out after going in the gift shop. Now I have been to several of these experiences before. Star Wars ones, things like that on occasion, and I come away thinking you could have more there. There's so much more that you could have. Did I think that this time? Yes and no. Yes and no. I was a bit disappointed that obviously the only Batmobile there is Robert Pattinson's Batmobile. I'd like to have seen the Tumbler or the 1989 Batmobile, something like that. Now you may have noticed that there's nothing here from the 1960s Adam West Batman TV series. It is literally just the movies, the sort of current movies from the 1980s obviously to present, which again, am I disappointed in that? Again, not really. You know, it was great to see the costumes that they did have there. They looked great. Mr. Freeze, Riddler, Poison Ivy, the Joker, Arthur Fleck. You know, there's enough there to warrant interest. The atmosphere is great. The lighting is great. The mood is great. All that stuff I loved. You know, I didn't expect that kind of thing. I'm walking into that and the doors opening and this sort of a thing. Okay, a lot of the space in there has been filled with nothing. What I'm talking about is the Joker room. But again, lovely atmosphere. And such a shame that no one else stayed in that room to see that. They all buggered off. They just went through. They went in, saw a white room, a bed. Oh, what's that? Let's go through. I could see there was writings on the wall and I knew that lights would change, and thusly they did. The amount of footage I got, I was in there for a bit longer than that, listening to what was playing over the sound in there. It was great. It really was. You know, I enjoyed going through the corridor, the Riddler corridor. Again, great, nice atmosphere, atmospheric. It wasn't really anything, there was nothing there. It was just a corridor with laser beams. And the same with the Poison Ivy room. You know, these three rooms, it's nothing, this maze bit or whatever you want to call it. There's nothing there, but it's really nice. A really nice atmosphere. I don't know whether that was amplified by the fact that I was on my own walking through these bits. it was really good and I enjoyed it. And then obviously you come to, you know, again, the villain room, which we've already discussed, the outfits and all that. And the props, yes, they could have a lot more. For me, this kind of ended at the Batmobile. And when I walked out into the next room, and the next room being the interactive room and the shop, I felt a bit gutted. I felt a bit disappointed because it was like I got excited and more excited the further I went in and loved what I was seeing, but I wanted it to continue. I wanted a couple more areas to explore, but alas, we didn't get that. You know, the interactive room, there's nothing there for me. You're out, you're through, you're out. The gift shop, Christ almighty, the prices in there are mental, seriously. T-shirts and the like baseball caps, £20. T-shirts were about 30 quid. This sort of, I mean, stupid prices. I didn't pick nothing up in there. I didn't pick nothing up. It was way over the top for what it was. Now, obviously, the entry fee for this was £27. £27. Do I think that's a bit dear? Yes, I do. I do think that's a bit over the top for what you get in there. But I had a really enjoyable time within, you know. Would I go back? Would I go back to it at the cost of £27? Well, the fact is that I am going back. I am going back. My son, my youngest son, when he found out that I'd gone, he said to me, oh, I would have gone with you. And I said to him, I'll tell you what, I'll book for us to go. Me and you will go, because he loves Batman. He used to play the Batman games on the PlayStation. He loved them, the Arkham games and this sort of a thing. I remember in one of them, the Joker died or something, and he shed a tear. He started crying because the Joker died. I think he's a bit of a sociopath, but there we go. But yeah, so I said to him, look, yeah, I don't get to see him often now. He lives further away. So it'll be a nice opportunity for me and him to get together, to enjoy something that we both like, and then go for something to eat afterwards. Now, when I went today, I did go alone. I didn't go with anyone. I was on with Jack Jones. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. And, you know, if you don't mind paying the £27 entry fee and 45 minutes, it's a good time. It's a good time. There's a lot there to see. I just wish that there was more. Just even one area more. Maybe if they had another Batmobile or two there. I understand that space is an issue, but, you know, it was very well done. The music, the smoke, the lighting, the atmosphere, more than anything else, the atmosphere was great, and it really accompanied what you was looking at and all this sort of thing. I enjoyed it. I loved it. Yep.